Alright, back at it again. Another episode of some PTCGL. It's kind of a hard word to say. So let's get into it, see how we do. I'm going to keep running this Goldingo. I've had some pretty good success with it. Alright, heads, let's see. Do you want to go first?
Nope.
But as Phantasmal Flames comes out, if I see a need to pivot, I want to keep the options open. Alright, look at that. We got you, we got you. Let's run this down here for now. Lunatone's down, we'll leave you. Should be a pretty good start. So I love being able to start with this, the Lunatone Soul Rock combo. Again, it's a really good, easy way to get 70 damage off, maybe snipe some of their smaller Pokemon early on in the game, and leaving only a one prizer out there. That's huge. I feel like the era that we're in right now in the game is part of the strategy is also navigating kind of the prize that the potential prize payoff for your opponent that you're willing to put out there. So whether you're playing a lot of megas, your opponent only has to knock out 2 of those, boom, they got all their prizes. EXs, of course, obviously have been out for a while, 2 prizes at a time, okay. But if you can swing some big damage for a lot of single prizes, buys you some time in the game for sure. Alright, let's see, what are they doing? Playing a lot of cards here. They're playing a lot of cards, trying to get a board set up for themselves. Charcadet, okay, could this be a Charmander build? Maybe. Okay, Fighting Gong. Good one, they might be kind of on the same boat as me, trying to get a Soul Rock up. Maybe, we'll see. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? I'm trying to look at my hand here and kind of think of my next line options. Might be kind of tough. Not a lot of options out there for a draw engine. What is it? Armor Rouge? That's pretty popular. Okay. But why did he leave that out there for me like that? Alright, now the big question is, do I sacrifice this energy in order to draw 3? Maybe not have anything, but maybe get set up? Or do I take the easy street? Take down that guy. Let's just run through this turn real quick. I find myself a lot of times in a crossroads where I could do kind of one angle or the other. Sometimes it's tough to figure out what the best option would be. It doesn't look like he has a whole lot to work with or really, yeah, or really a big draw engine for himself. So let's see, what does he need? 1 energy for 30, you discard, okay. 280, that's tough. For what though? And discards all of them, all right. So I'm 2 turns away from getting a Dingo into play, which is tough. I feel like maybe the best line would have been to, in fact, discard that energy, draw and see. But, I mean, we're up on prize cards right now, so we'll see. What's he gonna knock? 30. I don't think he can knock me all the way out here. Okay. I did not realize he had that many in his discard. We'll put up the Fez for now as a placeholder. At least we have an air balloon. I know I can get her out of there. Oof. Okay. Okay. So we can Fighting Gong, Boss, knock out another Charcadet, and just try to be up on... Interesting. What to do here. Okay, we can Soul Rock down. It's a little bit of a tough spot here. Let's go ahead and air balloon. Okay, so it looks like you can only use the ability if they're both on your bench. Let's see what we get. So now that brings me up to 80. Still doesn't help too much. I think I'll leave that Vitality Band in my pocket. Okay, let's go ahead and retreat you into here. I feel like I'm having a tough time getting set up. I really need to get into my Precious Trolley, but I just don't see anything that's going to allow me to really do that. So I guess we'll burn a Boss right now. At least prevent him from getting that. Match him in the prizes here. Okay, so he obviously did his little animation there. He's happy about that. I believe he's happy about that because he has a bunch of energies in there. All right. Let's see what we can pull off here. So he's really stacking energies into the discard. Ceruledge is pretty good. Yeah, I need 6 energies. What's he gonna grab? The Fez for knock for 2. Interesting, okay. Interesting, alright. Well, I see, man, he's gonna be down to 3, then he'll be down to 2. Yeah, I see a really interesting board state here where it might be tough for me to win with that Ceruledge up. Because basically the way I see it, he's gonna knock this Fez for 2. He'll be down to 3. He'll be down to 2 because I'm gonna have to promote a Soul Rock. Yeah, that's interesting. Even if I knock him out, that puts me down to 2. Yeah, it might be close here. It might be close, but yeah, I think he might have me on this one. The one thing this deck does lack, because I'm noting a lot of people, it doesn't have any control really to it. There's no like item locks or tool scrappers or anything. It's very box for building rather than tech. So trying to get out of the gate going aggro and taking so many turns to be able to get into a Gimmighoul to get any Dingos up has been kind of tough here. But I can Arven next turn. Wow, no attacks, huh? Okay. Interesting. Alright, we'll Gimmighoul down now for sure. Let's go ahead and Arven for an item and a tool. There he is. Boom. And I guess another one of you. Great. Let's go ahead and go here. Let's get you and another one of you. Okay, awesome. We can flip. Wait, oh no, we cannot because he did not do anything there, but we can go ahead and get these out. Thinning is winning. Thinning is winning. I should have maybe got a switch out of that. And I think he knows it. Thinning is winning. Okay, whatever. Let's put a single prizer back up there. And start just knocking away. Do I waste a vitality band? 70. That gives me, what, 10 more? So that doesn't really help. Yeah, let's go ahead and burn a vitality band. It's fine. He's going to get knocked out on the next one, but that's okay. Can Fighting Gong and maybe get a boss out of it. Watch this. Now we can Lunar Cycle and try to get a boss out of it. Yes, but I already Arvened, so you know, even a counter catcher would have been good. He's getting down in his deck pretty good there. I don't think he's gonna deck out, but we'll see. See what his plan is. I feel like he's definitely has a plan. I'm just really trying to avoid any misplays here. Coming up to some forks in the roads where you got to make a decision one way or another. He's getting a lot of cards, a lot of energies into the discard. Okay, he's got another one of those up, which is fine. It's totally fine. So now I only need 4 for knock, which I have a superior. 3 in there. Okay. Air balloon is probably gonna knock now. There's a strong chance with as many energies as I'm running in this deck that I'll be able to draw off of a coin bonus and energy, and then grab the 3 out of there and at least get down to 2 prizes and be up. So I could be down to 2 prizes with a Goldingo up there. He'll knock it for 2, and then all I'd have to do is get that Pheasantipity up, Maybe I'll save that boss for a Fez. Boss for Fez, find another superior, and we'll be looking pretty good. Yeah, be looking pretty good. Let's see what he does. We're hoping for no conceding here. He might, I don't know. I know he's thinking. He's definitely thinking, what's he gonna pull? Okay, he's making some bench space for something. Wow. So I think he saw that line too. He knew that I was up. Pretty surprised he conceded. He had some pressure on me for sure to play well, but good game to him. If he saw the line and wanted to concede, then I guess a win's a win, right?